do you keep that laser-like focus, knowing that you figured out your opponent just a couple of days ago, and you're playing on Saturday with a big one looming against Duke?
Yeah, I mean, that game's not till next week, and we were all fully expecting that we were gonna be playing Hofstra, and then I mean, we thought we were gonna get a game. So I think our focus all on has been on this weekend, and it'll remain to be on this weekend and Saturday's game until Sunday. Then we'll start thinking about next week. So everyone's still focused on Saturday.
Good luck, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Andrew?
Hey, Steven. Your shooting percentage is nearly double what it has been the past couple seasons. What do you think is kind of the reason for that? Was there anything you really tweaked in your shot heading into this year, or something that you've noticed yourself doing differently?
I feel like a lot of my goals have actually been closer to the goal. I mean, honestly, in terms of shooting with me, I feel like sometimes you can just get on some hot streaks. I think right now I'm not thinking too much about anything. I'm kind of just letting the game come to me, which has just been working for me. And my stick's been throwing well, and just the guys around me. I think just the areas that I'm scoring from are pretty ideal spots to be in. And like I said, I think the biggest thing for me right now is I'm not overthinking anything. Where I think in some years past, in my younger years, if I missed a shot, I would get just like a little bit rattled or whatnot. So I think just trying to keep an even keeled and level headed has been helping me a lot.
So those kind of close shots are the result of just kind of good ball movement, like just kind of offensive sets, like working. I guess what kind of creates those close shots for you that you've been scoring on?
Yeah, like if you see in some games, I think in UVA, in Stony Brook, like if you'll see Curry, he'll go behind and I'll kind of be right there on the crease. He's been doing a great job from X and at finding guys, and he's found me a couple of times. So just spots like that. And then against Stony Brook, we scored off transition. And UVM, we scored off transition too. So just different areas, but whether it's closer or farther, I mean, I'm not a big outside shooter. We've got a lot of other guys that are good for that. But like I said, probably just the biggest thing is just keeping a level head for me.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
Trey?
Steven, we know the story with Holy Cross. I mean, that's where you came from. You transferred over there. You weren't expecting to play the Crusaders this week. It was Hofstra, team pause. There were talks about maybe Lehigh, and then Holy Cross pops up on the schedule. What does this game mean for you personally? Is it one of those I took that personally, Michael Jordan type games for you?
I mean, I think with the whole situation and everything that happened, which was in the fall of 2015, so it was a while ago. The coach isn't the same. None of the coaching staff is the same. I haven't played with any of the players on that roster. But I mean, at the same time, I've talked to some people from there that I used to play with, and I know a lot of them will be watching. So I take every game like it's a big one. But obviously for me, this one's a little bit bigger than probably it is for anyone else on the team. And of course, I want to do well, and I want us to play a good game against them. And I mean, I have my own history with Holy Cross, but couldn't be happier to be at Syracuse and in the position I am now.
Awesome, Steven. Thanks.
Cameron?
Steven, building off of that question, first reaction to when Holy Cross was put on the schedule?
I was excited. I was excited that we got a game scheduled and excited to play. I had to play against a team that I used to go there, went there my freshman year, played fall ball. That was it. I was just a regular student second semester, but definitely excited. I had always wished in the previous years that I had gotten the chance to play them, but they were never on our schedule and never they never advanced to the postseason or anything. So with just kind of this year and playing different opponents, definitely just excited.
And then one guy on the team that's been so integral in this 3-game win streak has been Mitch Wyckoff, and how he's been playing in the past 3 games after missing the Army game. Can you touch on how he's been playing? Of course, you're on the offensive side, but you see everything that goes on the defensive side as well. Can you just touch on how he's made this team better and the impact that he's brought to this team in the past 3?
Yeah, I think Mitch does a lot of things really well. He's been shutting down the opponent's top guys. He's a super athletic and big kid. He's a big, strong kid, knows when to be aggressive. He's also got a great stick, so he's great off the ground and great with the ball. And honestly, he's just got, he seems like he has a confidence to him that I think goes a long way and carries himself like he knows what he's doing, and he knows what he's capable of. And I think the rest of the defense has responded well. And I think he's playing great.
And what's it's like really adapting him into the team? Of course, you've had to do with Owen Hiltz on the offensive side. It's his first year. What's it been like gelling with the new guys on this team?
Yeah, it's funny like you ask it like that, or like how's it been, or how do you do it? It's just like it really is all so natural, and you practice so much, and you're with the guys so much that it doesn't take any effort, especially with those guys. It's a pretty seamless transition. So that's a credit to those guys, and I guess a credit to just the rest of the guys on our roster that were able to do things like that.
Thanks, Stephen.
Tyler?
Steven, this is now game number 5. Do you think the offense has hit their stride after a slow start against Army?
Yeah, I mean, I think our offense knows what we're capable of. I think we've been playing well. I think we can continue to play well and play better. We don't want to hit our peak anytime soon, but I think we're definitely going in the right direction. And yeah, definitely.
And then just to branch off of that, outside of Owen, because we all know, we've all heard the name, who is someone that has surprised you in terms of improvement, or just one of the new guys coming in with their play so far? Because you've played with a lot of very talented players. So who's someone that's surprised you with their play so far?
I mean, I feel like I've played with everyone. I guess Liam Ferris is another freshman on the offensive side. He's gotten some runs. He got in versus Virginia and had a good take to goal. So I think he's definitely someone to look out for this year and in the future.
Nate? Oh, Nate, your headphone's cutting out there. I'll give you a second to adjust that. Nate, we still got nothing from you. Well, I'll give you a pause. If anybody else got another question, we'll take that and then head back to Nate. Andrew, go ahead.
I was just curious, Stephen, when kind of studying film on Holy Cross, what kind of stands out about what they might do defensively that's either similar to like an opponent earlier in the season, or that's like completely different from somebody so far this year?
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't watched a ton of film. We'll have Coach March will kind of give us a breakdown of what they'll do, and have our scout defense kind of simulate it for us. I think they're a little bit different than kind of anyone we've played. It seems like they slide pretty early to the ball and kind of always have a hot guy. So we've been working on some things to take advantage of it, but we'll see what they bring on Saturday, and I know we'll be ready for it.
Cool. Thank you.
Nate, if you want to try again here. No, still nothing. You can pop it in the chat, and I'll ask Stephen for you for a second. If anybody else got another question in the meantime, we'll take that. Cameron, go ahead.
Stephen, one last thing. It's an odd scenario when you play 3 teams. I mean, you've been here for a while, so you know the teams that you usually play. It's an odd scenario when you play 3 different teams in 3 consecutive games. What challenge does that pose, and does it bring some kind of like a different level of excitement, knowing we haven't played this team before, so it's a new opportunity to pick up a win?
Yeah, definitely. I think we don't really look at it in terms of like a challenging thing. Obviously, not to say that it's not that we're playing good teams. It's just like more of an exciting thing for us to be playing like new opponents. So I think we more so look at it in like a positive light than a negative light of like stressing out about, oh my, we haven't played these guys before. We don't know much about it, because it's more exciting. And our coaches do a great job of getting us ready to play. And all the guys on the team, we all do our own job of figuring out what the other teams are doing. And yeah, it's just exciting.
And last question, we'll go to Tyler.
Steven, just overall, given how crazy this season is, how are you and how's the morale feeling amongst the team given COVID and it's not like a normal season, just 5 weeks in?
Yeah, and I think it's as good as it could be. Obviously, there are a lot of different obstacles that we're jumping through, and we're just functioning in a different way. I mean, I give a lot of credit to everyone from the coaching staff to the support staff to the training staff, everything. And then all the players, the freshmen, they don't know any different here at Syracuse, but it's still challenging for them. And they're still dealing with a lot of hard things. And they never got their normal high school season, and they haven't had a normal freshman year of college. So you feel for them. And then for the rest of us that have been here, we've experienced Syracuse and all the great things that it has to offer. And right now we're not getting all of that, but at the end of the day, I think morale is as high as it is because we get to play, and we get to play every weekend. So even if there aren't fans, or if we have to just operate a little bit differently, at the end of the day, we're still getting to play on the weekends or during the weekdays. So morale is as good as it'll be.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everybody. See most of you on Saturday. Appreciate your time, Stephen.
Thank you.